A rebel who went searching for treasures in his soul, fishing for gold. I found a key to unlock the door to my mind's gate, hidden with some hieroglyphs. Told me about my future and my past, and that I should get to like working and get up off my ass. I'm on the path to move the masses to spiritual tactics. So masters, you bastards, spread it through classes. Live your life.
The veil has lifted the energy, shit that my indigos get that we different. Off the lucid we trippin', the plasma we sippin', now the dimensions are drippin'. Unless you are different, you won't know the difference, or make a difference, you slippin'. You're chasing this chicken, decoding the digits, you know that I stay on my pivot. Your body's the shell, your spirit's the snail, so why are you chasing your tail? They got you so pale, what is that smell? Chemtrails, what you inhale? I feel like evil Knievel, I'ma build we a cathedral for all of my people, so how that they cannot reach you. Power to the people, we are equal.
Hello, Grand Rising, and welcome to Rising with Ra. Welcome in, Mr. Synchronicity, and I am your Sacred Space Holder, Sacred Pharaoh of the Space, Marcus aka Crystallite, and today on this Rising with Ra, on this beautiful Wednesday, we are going to be going into the Stellar Gateway Chakra, as we will be doing a self-Reiki activation on the Stellar Gateway in the second half of this live space. And we will also be connecting with an Archangel of your own choice to help assist you and draw in their metaphysical, energetic properties to help activate and cleanse the Stellar Gateway Chakra. And a little bit later on, when we get to that second half of the live space, I will go through the different archangels, give you a brief description of their characteristics and energies that they carry, and then feel free to put in the comments, either here on this live, or on the replay, or on YouTube, the archangel of your choice, and maybe a brief description on why, as it correlates to the Stellar Gateway Chakra today. And I'll also give you a brief description about the Stellar Gateway Chakra once we move into that second half of the live. And as usual, first half of the live, we will be doing our collective card reading, and this will be one card for today on Wednesday, and then one card for tomorrow on Thursday. And the reason why I'm doing this is because Rising with Ra is Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, so I will not be live to do a collective card reading tomorrow on Thursday. So I'm going to go ahead and pull a card for Thursday. And today we will be using the Beyond Lemuria deck. And also I have a reminder, an announcement for all of you. Just a reminder that this Friday is Sacred Space Friday in private on Zoom. And that is a sober, safe space to be transparent, vulnerable, share any of your shortcomings, share anything that you're struggling with, anything that you're blocked with when it comes to your energy. And it's a conscious support group space. And you can also share your wisdom and knowledge to help others as well. And then in the second half, Holistic Butterfly will be doing a guided breath play session to help you release and bring in soothing, healing vibrations to the being. And that is this Friday at 7 p.m. Eastern. If you are interested, feel free to direct message myself, or you can go directly to the link in Holistic Butterfly's bio, and then click on Book a Service, and then Sacred Space Friday. And it's a choice between $11, $22, and $33, and you get to choose yourself on which you'd like to pay. and you get access to the 2 sessions for this month. Alright, so beyond Lemuria, we are tapping into our Lemurian guides as we are going to do our collective card reading for today and Thursday. And how's everybody feeling out there? I know for myself personally, wow, I had a wild night of lucid and astral travels. When I say wild, I mean all night, lucid, grid work, astral travels. My body's still trying to catch up from all the impact in that dimension. Quite a bit of traveling going on lately, and wow, gigantic shifts taking place, especially with these solar flares. I want to wish everybody the reminders of remembering to hydrate yourself, hydrate your vehicle, remembering to ground yourself, as well as continuing to expand and open your crown and staying connected to your source connection while you're grounding. Really being in that balance and that harmony with yourself. And take time to yourself if you need to recalibrate. Metatron and Raphael. Love that. Metatron's actually basically the divine alignment archangel for the stellar gateway, and I'll go into that a little bit later on, but I'll describe exactly why.
Sacred Space Fridays. This is a sacred, sober, safe space for those who want to express, learn, and heal. I, Kristen, also known as Holistic_Butterfly, and my partner Marcus, also known as Sacred Light 33, will be present for all sessions. In these sacred containers, we will take part in holding space and facilitating breath play or meditation. In these journeys, we will help you to align your chakras and connect with your higher self. As a beautiful addition, we will receive newly recorded drum music specifically made with the intention for our journeys. This will be lovingly made by a friend, Chuck Wilson. He is a sacred shamanic drum maker and musician. This will take place on the first and third Friday of every month at 7 p.m. EST. To reserve your spot, click the link in bio at holistic_butterfly on Instagram. And if you have any questions, please send an email to Kristen, KRISTEN.Hibbard, HIBBARD @live.ca, with the subject title being Sacred Space Fridays. One love, beautiful souls.
But for everybody out there, I just do a overall general, most highest, balanced, whole message for the collective. And in this space, we are receiving clarity, unconditional love, I do know that through these dream state travels and lucid travels comes a lot of expansion, a lot of opportunities to clear, a lot of opportunities to open up gifts and be able to draw them in to our physical reality. So the more conscious you are about what you're doing in those dimensions, which are parallel, ever present, the more you can consciously bring back to your physical reality. If you consciously know how to navigate and ground yourself back in And there's some techniques out there that can help you with grounding yourself and anchoring the codes and the experiences from your other dimensional self. All right. Collective card reading. I want to bring in the good old Palo Santo spirit. Just to bring a little extra cleanse and a little protective energy to make sure our messages are coming in perfectly divine. And if you would, let's take a breath together. Deep breath in through the nose. And exhale out of the mouth. Relax the mind, relax the body, release any tension in your shoulders. Allow yourself to really be in this moment, in this space. Just be open to receive clarity and divine guidance in this moment. And our first card of this reading, which is going to be for today on Wednesday, is Radical Expansion with the beautiful crystal dragon. The ancient serpent. Radical expansion. I mean, wow. Right off the gate, that really makes sense with how lucid and how open these dimensions have been, especially last night. I'm gonna go ahead and read out the book. We got living and loving at full capacity, being unapologetically you. That's so funny. I just said that earlier today to myself. Gotta be unapologetically me. That's funny. Self-expression, boldness, having a voice, taking up space, expansion, empowerment, owning your true power, being visible in the world, having fun with your magnificence, letting go of judgment, creative exploration, radical ways of being. Oof. Get that fire flowing. Let's go. So it sounds like to me that we're being told to shine our light, share our gifts, speak our truth, hold space, continue to give unconditional love with grace. Ooh, that was a smooth rhyme, huh? Oh man. Sometimes we spend too much time and energy on judgment and not enough time just allowing ourselves to be and to express our authenticity. Sometimes we just externalize our focus so much, worrying about what everybody else is doing, what they're not picking up on, what they're not learning, what faults they have, if they are this vibration or not this vibration. Let go of all that. Stop worrying about them. Bring that focus into you. Claim back your energy. Claim back your power. Focus on your reality and continue to embody and be the ripple that you want to be in this universe. So then it can ripple out into the world, and then those people that you continuously judge, worry about, drain your energy on, those people can then catch some of that ripple And then maybe because of that ripple, instead of judging and worrying about them, you can start a change and shift within their energy field. It's that subtle of a difference when we focus more on ourselves instead of on others. Stop worrying about others, stop judging them for where they are in their consciousness and their path, and just really be you and continue to ripple your light. Embody the principles, embody the behaviors, the thoughts, the words that you wish to see that person embody, that you wish to see them grow into. Be that guide in their life that they may not even have, which is why they are in their cycles or patterns, because they may not have that guide in their life or that helping hand to show them through their vision the way that they want to be. They don't know where to start. They don't know what steps to take. Think about the world that we live in, with all the programming, conditioning, all the toxic masculine energy, all the different manipulation, the brainwashing, the inverted matrix systems that have been placed in our program. Think about all these things when you start thinking about other people. Like, really think about that instead of judgment or being like, oh, this person's doing this or this person isn't doing this, or that this person is not good enough to be in my energy. This person is not conscious. Try to put all that to the side. Tap into compassion. Tap into deeper understanding. And look at the facts. Look at the world that we're in. Look at the system and the inverted matrices that we have been placed into. And this isn't about being a victim. This isn't about, a sob story either. This is about understanding where we are, what type of dimension we're in. We're in a 3D polarized dimension, growing and ascending into a 4D here on Earth. And we got to remember that a lot of people have been conditioned and programmed and taught only what they know through their family members, through this system, through the government, through politics, through propaganda, and all these different things. And we know this. That's the thing. We are the ones that understand this. We understand that this is all happening. So it doesn't mean that we sit here in judgment for our brothers and sisters. It doesn't mean that we sit here and not give grace, not give open love and unconditional love to knowing that they can grow, that they can break out of these patterns, the conditioning, the programming. But if we continue to just give up on them and judge them, push them to the side, basically say they're not worth being able to receive our light, and have boundaries. Establish healthy boundaries. Know when to put your light out there. Know when to draw your light back in. It doesn't mean you have to sit there and judge people and stay away from the world and not help. And, with us knowing all these things and components on top of trauma and other things that are damaging beings, we are the ones that really step in and help give transmutation, that help bring in the violet flame or the blue flame of truth with Archangel Michael, as he's saying. And with that being said, why do you think we came here? My Starseed fellows, why do you think we are here? We are here to give these people grace, compassion, empathy, understanding, with the knowing inside of our divine minds that they can grow through this. They will go through this and continue to expand. And we can assist them and amplify and give them a boost along their journey by holding space, knowing how to not absorb when we're not in a fit space to absorb. And if you're not ready for that, prepare yourself. Establish boundaries. Know your energy as an empath. Because your power is definitely wanted in this world. And it's very helpful as an empath. Being an empath doesn't mean shut yourself off from the world. It means understand yourself, know thyself, know your energetic boundaries, and then use that energy and that gift of empathy to help transmutate these other souls along their journey. And then this will accelerate our dimensional field that we are collectively experiencing together. So just really remember that we're not here to judge. We're not here to sit here and ponder and push these souls to the side. I'm not even talking about just humans, because we are more than humans. We are souls. And you're actually taking your own power away by believing that you're not powerful enough to assist with non-judgment. So remember, that is your true power. Transmutation. Understanding and knowing that we are all capable of growing and expanding and overcoming our patterns, our faults, our attachments, our unsacredness. These are things that we can all overcome. And if we keep that in our mind, in our hearts, then we can remember and understand that we can do this. We can assist people.
This morning you said there was nothing so big that we couldn't work past it together.
What the hell did I know?
Look, there's got to be a way we can work past this.
But also remember to have fun. Remember to have fun along with this journey as well. And a good mix of fun with focus is a perfect antidote for what we need. And then when you get really in balance with yourself, you'll understand how to mix together fun and focus together at once. And you'll find that flow. I trust that. So I'll read the divination meeting. You are the pioneer of your life. The way forward may be in your dreams or visions. You might find it useful to do automatic writing or intuitive drawing to capture some of the more lucid information. Be creative and don't take on the opinions of others. It's time to think and do things a whole other way. After all, as the saying goes, insanity is doing the same thing over and over and expecting a different result. I love that. That's why I really like to continue to expand myself, kind of switch things up every so often. Even when I have a beautiful cycle going and I'm comfortable in it, it's always nice just to tweak things, upgrade, try something different, because it'll help expand your energy and draw in even more abundance. And yeah, this makes a lot of sense with what we were just saying with all these lucid dreams and the astral travels lately and the really expansive third eye and crown energy that's taking place as well. So you guys may want to journal. You may want to find ways to remember these lucid travels and visions. And if you have visions about, what to manifest or create, try to capture a little bit of that. Whether you write it down, put it in your laptop, just like a little bit of it. You don't have to have all the answers right now. You don't have to know the whole entire thing. but as long as you capture just a little piece of it, you can allow yourself to let go of it and then allow more downloads to fill in as time goes on. So that's our first card for today, Radical Expansion. And our second card of this reading, which is going to be tomorrow on Thursday, is vulnerability. Another great power we have. Furry and feather friends. Oh yeah. Thank you. I'm sure I'll see my hawk here soon. I've been having two ravens. Specifically 2 ravens. All the way back to about November. That have been sitting across my apartment over by the trash cans. And that's like their spot. It's their favorite spot to be at. 2 ravens. And they're always out there, interacting and telepathically communicating with me about my dreams and the astral realm. And it's incredible, you know, because they were out there back in November, and then I went to Costa Rica and South Carolina. And then when I came back to Ohio, they were still going to that same spot. Like, what? So wild. So our next card, which is tomorrow on Thursday, is vulnerability. And this is real strength, holding space, healing past wounds, accepting yourself as you are, sharing from the depths of your heart. Oof, my right ear, it just rang super loud. Raw truths, compassion for others, removing your armor. Oof. So, divinatory meeting, be vulnerable with yourself or others. It may also be time to step into the role of healer and hold space. Holding space means being fully present without judgment in a way that provides a safe, nurturing environment. In this place, guards can be dropped, and a deeper level of awareness and relating can unfold. Enabling unconditional love and acceptance allows for vulnerabilities to be expressed, for the core of disease to be discovered, and for profound healing to take place. That is beautiful. I'm going to read this last sentence one more time. Enabling unconditional love and acceptance allows for vulnerabilities to be expressed, for the core of dis-ease to be discovered, and for profound healing to take place. And intuitively for me, what the share is, and I really love that last sentence. You know, the more we hold on to things that are really uncomfortable, the longer that we hold on to our truth, instead of expressing it when it's ready to be expressed, we do create dis-ease throughout our being. You know, the energy of that frequency, it gets contained within us, and it starts creating blocks. It starts becoming dense, and it densifies in our being. And then this creates scatteredness, creates dysfunction. It blocks up our meridian points and our chi from flowing correctly and in balance and harmony. And the more vulnerable we can be with expressing what we're going through, expressing our emotions raw and honest, then we are able to release that tension, release that density that's being stored within us. And it also allows us to uncover things about what we were holding on to. We're able to pick up more wisdom. And then we're also able to remember more of who we are in our true self. And along with that, if we're doing it with others, or doing it for others, we can help give them a gift of wisdom or knowledge, or we can give them the message that they needed right in that moment to remember why they are holding on to something, or why they have an attachment, or why there's a pain that has been present within them. There's so many more possibilities out there of what can come with being vulnerable, and these are just some. And through that, it allows them to be able to be vulnerable themselves. It's almost like a domino effect. I've been in so many different spaces, in workshops, hosting, and just being in them, sharing and listening, where being vulnerable caused other people to be able to relate and feel connected in this human journey. And through that, it gave them support. It gave them upliftment. It gave them a feeling of fitting in and knowing that they're not alone, which is big in this human journey, especially for starseeds. And when we show our strength of vulnerability, we show others that they can do it too. That is okay to share what is going on, to be vulnerable about our emotions and our feelings. And with that, it does ripple into the universe. Not only does it affect ourselves, but it affects our generational connection with our family. It also helps lead way for the souls that are growing in this earthly plane, like the children and the children that are to come. They get shown different seeds, different ways to express themselves, and know that it's okay to emotionally express, to let go, to talk about their truth and honesty, and not be judged for it, and be able to have support. Support has been huge, especially recently in what we're going through in this planet. Oh, I love that. That is beautiful. So yeah, just remember, guys, like, as much as it could feel uncomfortable, or you could feel like it's not going to matter if you speak your truth and be vulnerable, try to remind yourself of these different facts of what comes with vulnerability and the power behind it. And just know that if someone can't accept your truth, someone can't be okay with you being raw and honest with where you are energetically and what your reality is for you, that is not for you to hold on to. That is not your responsibility. That is theirs. And if it's too much for them, just allow it to be and let it go. And understand that they can't hold the space. And there's a lot of different ways that we can be vulnerable. We don't have to use our words. We can do it through art, we can do it through music, we can do it through creations, all sorts of different activities. So that's our collective card reading here on this Rising with Ra for today and tomorrow on Thursday. Today's card is Radical Expansion. Tomorrow on Thursday is Vulnerability. And with these cards together, pay attention to your visions and pay attention to your dreams and your astral travels. Pay attention to the downloads that you get. Pay attention to your ears ringing. When your ears start ringing very noticeably, take a moment sink in and just hear it and just be like, ooh, my ears are ringing. Take a moment, take a breath, and then move your conscious mind to that ringing and be like, what am I receiving from this ringing right now? Ask yourself that and allow the answer to come in intuitively with no expectation. That's something that I do, and it's been giving me a lot of insight and downloads from my guides. And then with that, tomorrow, like journaling down, finding ways to remember these visions and dreams and astral travels. Be vulnerable about them with the people that you know that can receive them and support you through sharing them. And see what comes with it. Maybe you connect some dots about your connection. Maybe you connect some dots about past lifetimes. Maybe you connect dots about projects and co-creations. You never know. Just be open to the possibilities by being vulnerable about these visions and dreams that you're having. Some of us out here that know each other and have been connecting through these different platforms, including Instagram, some of us have gifts, messages, and puzzle pieces for each other that we get through our visions and dreams. So just remember that. Remember your tribe. Remember your soul family. And if you guys don't know where to be vulnerable and share these type of things, I'm actually going to be opening up a new Sacred Light community called Sacred Kingdom, and it's going to be private on Discord, and that's a space perfect for being vulnerable, sharing your visions, your downloads, your dreams and astral travels, as well as being able to be vulnerable about your emotions, your struggles, being able to share knowledge and wisdom for others in the community. So if that's something you want to be a part of, reach out to me. It's going to be $10 a month, and there's some added things that you get as benefits along with being in the community. Just $10 a month. And you get 24/7 access to conscious community to be able to do these things that we just talked about in the card readings. Beautiful card reading. Grateful and salute to the guides. Salute to the Lemurians. And may we remember our gifts from Atlantis or Lemuria, whichever one we were incarnated in. I'll burn us a little bit of sweet grass to bring some upliftment. Then after this cleanse and closing of our card space, we will navigate into a new space, which will be our Stellar Gateway self-Reiki activation. And we're going to take a break for about 2 minutes to hydrate, use the restroom, grab our crystals, sage, whatever it is that we would like to do. And then I will go through the Archangels with you, and you get to choose which Archangel or Angels you would like to connect with your Stellar Gateway activation today. And I'll share which one I choose, and then we will move into the self-healing Reiki. And crystals that most resonate for the Stellar Gateway, there's actually not too many because it's a very etheric and it's astral level chakra. Quartz crystals, selenite, And then there's one called Nova Cleae, which I've actually never experienced yet in this physical body. Nova Cleae. But any quartz crystals and selenite are also really good to use. All right, so we're gonna take about a 2-minute break, and then we will hop into our self Reiki for the Stellar Gateway. Crystal Light here at Sacred Light, and I'm presenting to you my Sacred Light services that are available currently. I am currently offering Reiki, chakra alignment and empowerment, intuitive life guidance, soul origin galactic therapy meditation sessions, as well as sacred oracle readings. These are all services that I'm divinely offering and have available to you any day of the week. You may contact me through my email, which is marcustut23@gmail.com, through Facebook at Crystal Light Robbins, or through Instagram at Sacred Light 33. And if you have any questions, feel free to message me at any of those contacts, and I will give you the best answer I can to help you get clarity upon what could best suit you on your journey. And we can book a session whenever you're ready. Wholeness, balance, love, vibrations. Alrighty. We are back. We are back. Alright, so for everybody out there, the stellar gateway chakra. This chakra is located about 18 inches above the head, and the color is gold or orange. And then the different traits and characteristics that this energy center brings into our reality and being is, this is where you connect with your soul origin or soul lineage. It also is the center for accessing your higher mission. And with that being said, also the more clear and activated it is, the more naturally you'll be able to receive the guidance and steps that you need to be in your full higher purpose and mission, as well as being clarity on what your mission is. So this is basically the crown chakra of time and space. And with that being said, the crown chakra is basically the governor of our physical being. It's what connects us to our light energy. And then the stellar gateway is basically the governor of our light body or astral body, and allows our astral and light body to receive our soul. This is also the energy center for 9-dimensional anchoring of energy and blueprints. And this is also where our Merkaba is located to travel into other worlds. And when this is blocked, we are blocking our soul blueprints. Alright, so with that being said, I'll go ahead and run through the Archangels for us and give a brief description of what they carry, and feel free to put in the comments which one you choose. So we have Archangel Michael. He is the great defender and protector. He also carries justice, law and order, truth, and he also assists in cutting cords. And he carries the blue flame. Next we have Archangel Raphael. He is the divine healer of all ailments, and he carries the green emerald light, and he is the master healer to be able to bring harmony, regeneration, and healing to any part of your being, and also correlates to loyalty and forgiveness. We have Archangel Azrael. He is the archangel that helps transform the mental and emotional body. And he is a bright red color. Also helpful for grounding. Grounding into our earth life. Also helps from preventing the negative voice of the ego. So if you're ever having continuous cycles of the negative voice in your head, you can call on Azrael to help clear that. And he also helps through addiction, grief, depression, mental and emotional illnesses, and stressful situations. Next we have Archangel Uriel. And Uriel helps bring in solitary strength. Helps us be mindful on our path. Helps us look at thought patterns that may be distorted and have faulty information. Uriel comes in a blue color and can also be found in blue jays and blue birds. Also helps you with the opportunity to be ready to accept whatever is to come, knowing that issues are only temporary. Next we have Archangel Chamuel, the carrier of unconditional love and self-love. inhabiting the pink and green, mainly the pink flame. Helps through emotional issues surrounding relationships with ourselves and others. It helps you with love and appreciating who you are. We have Archangel Haniel, divine healer of families and relationships. Helps heal family bonds and relationships in our life. Also a light blue color. Can also help heal the issue of abandonment. Also can help in holding space. So it can help gift you with the knowledge, the downloads on how to hold space better. Next we have Archangel Gabriel, the Great Messenger. Gabriel is the one to help you with creative ideas, creativity, beliefs in yourself, and being able to achieve your goals. Gabriel is a vibrant violet energy. Comes in crows, ravens, and lions. Also symbolizes your ideas, inspiration and creative pursuits, opportunities and resources to complete projects. Also reminds us to rest when we need to restore our mind, body, and spirit. Next we have Archangel Ariel, the Great Earth Mother. She is the keeper of the planet Earth, all of the natural organic world. Provides what we need to survive on our physical level. Helps us recalibrate and get into harmony with the cycles of life and the rhythms of nature. Helps us with the acceptance of life and death, of love and loss, and brings us positive energy with new beginnings and balance. Also helps with natural disasters. So say if there's natural disasters taking place, you can send a prayer out to Ariel and ask her to help assist. And she also helps with the good health of animals and plants. And next we have Archangel Metatron, the great instigator of powerful change. He is the master of transformation, spirit-to-spirit communication, miraculous events. He also helps with clearing the mind of any unnecessary clutter to bring order and to pinpoint your focus on what's important. He also is able to help you shift your perspective, bring positive changes in a quantum light speed. And he is also the master of sacred geometry and formations. Next we have Archangel Zadkiel. Helps guide us on our path and also helps with sacred sexuality. He can also help assist with clearing forgiveness, all forms of abuse, coming in out of vibrant orange energy. Can help you move through strong negative emotions, come to a place of forgiveness, help issues surrounding sexuality, and also helps with jobs for your skills and life path. Next we have Archangel Jeremiah, deliverer of mercy and grace. Brings mercy, grace, and justice. provides a spiritual cleansing of your soul, increases faith, helps bring ease to troublesome situations, reminds you to pay attention to detail, gives excellent insight, can help you with lawsuits and legal issues as well. Next we have Archangel Jophiel, the great giver of joy. Helps you refocus on positive experiences, encourages inner journeys which lead to the discovery of soul, which can help you develop life passions, helps raise your energy levels and thoughts toward the light, reminds you to be intelligent, playful, and have communal relationships, just like dolphin energy. Also the one to call on if you ever need a positive energy boost. Archangel Raguel, divine keeper of synchronicity, peacemaker of earth and heaven. He is the archangel that covers and governs synchronicities. He is also a guide into the Akashic records, the Hall of Records, helps you with teamwork and group situations, creates harmonious environments in your home and workplace, and brings you to the Hall of Records through meditation and visions. Archangel Raziel, divine keeper of mysteries, helps with the veil of the subconscious, dreams, the gifts of the mediumship. Helps you with answers about the mysteries and inner workings of the universe. Helps you with interpretations of your dreams, and helps you assist with when you're getting ready to work with higher energies. Helps with beauty and purification of the unconditional love from which we are created. Next we have Archangel Sandalphon, divine nurturer, the keeper of music, the keeper of sending and receiving prayers, helps you review your life path. It gives you the most beneficial ways to answer your questions. And then last we have Archangel Bariakol. And this is the facilitator of miraculous occurrences. Helps with miracles on earth. Gives you a morale boost. It helps you with let go of circumstances from the past. Those are the archangels that we have. There are more out there, but those are the ones that came through to be discovered today. And I'm interested to see which one you guys are going to choose. I know, Logan, you said Metatron and Raphael. Metatron for the collective for Sarah, and Uriel for your own self. Wonderful. And I'm going to personally go ahead and call upon and choose the energy of Archangel Raziel, Divine Keeper of Mysteries. As he is the gatekeeper of divine information, governs the veil between the worlds of heaven and earth, the subconscious, dreams, and the gift of mediumship, spirits of spirit communication, as well as the fluidity of divine communication, divine emotional importance, and this real world of dreams. Seems to really fit in with the cards as well. Keeper of Synchronicity. Yep. Keeper of Synchronicity is Archangel Raguel, and that is Raguel. You may want to take a look on Google and look him up and just connect with him sometime today. Alright, so those are the Archangels, and that is who I chose, and feel free to put who you chose in the comments, either on the replay or on the YouTube. And now we will do our self-healing Reiki that I will guide us into for the Stellar Gateway Chakra. So go ahead and get comfortable. Either sit or lie down. And if you're sitting, try to have your back straight to help your spine be able to move with the life force energy. If you're laying down, having your legs straight and not crossed, having your toes facing upwards so you're not blocking the flow of energy in and out the soles of your feet. Next, we'll release the tension throughout the body, relaxing our shoulders down to the side, maybe even tucking our elbows into the rib area, and just allowing our forearms to drop, just letting go of holding on. Release any tension in the jaw. Release any clenching of the fingers. You may close your eyes, begin to focus inward. And next we're going to be breathing in through the mouth. And yes, in through the mouth. We're going to do mouth breathing. Breathing in through the mouth, expanding the stomach. And we're going to draw the breath up above the crown, about 18 inches up to the stellar gateway. So consciously know that you're drawing the breath in, up to the stellar gateway. Exhale out of the mouth. Now you can take your quartz or whatever crystal that you chose today. Oh, there's the raven. There's the two ravens right there. Came to see us before we closed out today. And we got a storm coming in. Just had some thunder roll in. Alright. So you're going to take your crystal in your left hand, which is your receiving and activating hand. You're going to hold it up around 18 inches above the crown. Have the crystal facing your body. Take your right hand and place it right next to it and cup your hands, knowing that Reiki energy is flowing through the palms of your hands. You may close your eyes and begin focusing on your breath, breathing up in through the mouth to the stellar gateway. Continue this pattern. Take about 5 breaths consciously, as I will be cleansing with selenite and yerba santa sage at our stellar gateway. now you may envision the Archangel of your choice coming into your energy field, opening up and receiving its assistance, its divine service. You may repeat this affirmation out loud or inside your own mind at your own will. I affirm that I am letting go of any blocks, uncertainty, unclarity, distortions that are blocking me from being in connection and clarity with my highest soul mission and purpose here on this earth, in this human reality. I affirm that I am connected to Divine Source, my higher self. And I affirm that I will tap in and listen intuitively and be still when I'm receiving divine codes, downloads, and messages for the next steps to take in my highest timeline. Ashe. Let's go ahead and take one big deep breath. And release. Yerba Santa Sage is great for cleansing negative energy and blocks, as well as opening up and creating a new space, an energetic field. Compared to white sage and Palo Santo, where it just cleanses out and protects, this cleanses out and also creates a whole entire new energetic field. And then if you wish, bring the hands to prayer form to the heart center and take a moment and take a breath and just draw everything in to the center. Namaste. Alright, y'all, so that does it for today on Rising with Ra. And I am your sacred host, Sacred Pharaoh of the Space, Marcus Crystallite. And if you guys ever want to connect with me for any of my holistic quantum level one-on-one services, such as Reiki, card readings, intuitive life guidance for shadow integration, helping develop healthy patterns and routines, taking a deeper look and being self-aware about our unhealthy patterns and things that we're supporting that don't align with our highest self. These are all things that I offer through my one-on-one holistic services. So just reach out to me if you are interested ever. And I will see those of you that are going to be joining on Friday for Sacred Space Friday, 7 p.m. Eastern via Zoom. And I will see you guys on Friday at 11 a.m. Eastern for the next Rising with Ra, as we will finish up our Archangel week. And we will be doing the last of the 12 chakras. And that is the Universal Christ Chakra. And I will see you guys then. You may watch this replay for the card reading and the chakra activation on Sacred Light 33 here on Instagram, as well as on YouTube, Sacred Light Healing and Wellness, either by tonight or tomorrow. Thank you for love. Thank you for the support. Wholeness, balance, love, vibrations.